Hello friends, welcome to Cool Toys. Look friends, today we have a giant Chucky Egg, the evil doll. Because you already know friends, that today is Halloween. So let's see everything that's inside. But first, thumbs up, like the video, and share it with all your friends. And subscribe to the channel, friends. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos I'm making. Let's get started. First, we're going to start by removing this scar. It's completely covered in scars, and it's really scary. Friends, since today is Halloween, many of you have probably dressed up. So if you want, you can write in the comments what you dressed up as. Thank you. Friends, I want to tell you something, and it's that yesterday was my birthday, and I also had a Halloween party with my family. So at the end of this video, I'll leave you some photos from my birthday party so you can see what I dressed up as. So if you want to see it, friends, it's there at the end of the video. And let's continue removing all of Chucky's red hair. And that's it. Everything falls off, friends. Look. Honestly, Chucky really scares me. Let's take off his little face. We can still see traces of some scars. And finally, let's take off his clothes. Because he always wears this denim jumpsuit. And a t-shirt with lots of colors. Look, let's take everything off. And we reach the last layer. Let's take everything off to see the little surprises we have today. Look, friends, I can see a lot of fun things in this egg. Let's open it. First, let's take this from back here. Look, it's a Halloween costume accessory. It's like we have a screw stuck in us. Oops! It fell off. Let's see how it works. We have to put our finger through here. Wow! So it looks like we have a screw stuck in us. How cool! It looks super real, right? Plus, the blood detail too. We can give someone a really big scare with this. Help! How fun! Now let's get this tattoo. We have 3 designs. And here is a scar like the ones Chucky had. Wow! I love this one with some claws. They're perfect for dressing up for Halloween too. First, we have to cut out the ones we're going to put on. I'm going to put on 2, this big one and also the scar. Now we have to remove the protective plastic. You'll see how easy it is to put on. And I want it right here. Now, all we have to do is soak it really well with water. Let's see if we can do it. Wow! Friends, we missed a little piece. But I still love it. You can see the 4 claws coming out of my hand. Now, let's put the other one on. Maybe since it's smaller, it'll look better. Look! We got it too. They're so cool, friends. The truth is, they look real. They're very realistic. And I think I liked how the little one turned out the most. What do you think, friends? It's like the ones from Chucky. Let's continue! We have a surprise ball. Let's see what we'll have. I think it's a stress ball. Yes, friends, look. Wow, I love it. Inside, it has pink slime. And it's super satisfying to touch it. It looks like a brain. Wow, how cool! Let's grab this toy, which I think is super funny. And we have a toilet to poop in. It's very original, but I still don't know what it does. Let's see. We lift the lid. We have a poop. That's so funny. And here, it also comes with a very funny little face. Let's take off the lid because we have to fill it with water. And now, let's lift the lid to see what it does. I'm a little scared. 1, 2. Ah! It squirts water. Ah, friends. It got my arm wet.
Vamos a hacerlo para el otro lado.
My lips.
Gordo. Vamos a tirarle al huevo. ¡Ah!
Look how cool this is. I love it. Let's leave it here because I could spend hours playing with it. Let's open a surprise box. Inside, it has Monster University figurines. And they also have slime, which is what I like the most. It's a little hard. And look, I love it because it's a door, just like in the movie. What a tiny little monster we've got. Here we have the slime. Look, it's very thin, and it only has one eye. And some tentacles at the bottom. Hello, friends. I hope you're having a happy Halloween. How cool. Let's take a look at the little bag of slime. Wow, that's so cool. It's really slimy. Look. It looks like a Mogo. And now we're going to take our little monster and we're going to cover it with slime. And here we have the flyer with all the ones we can get. There are 24 figures in total. Let's keep going. We have another pack, Mummy Surprise, and it says we get 3 little figures inside. They seem like they'll be really cute. Look how cute they are, friends. But I have to say that I already opened a surprise pack and I got the same ones. So I have duplicates. Here's one I don't recognize. It looks like a small octopus. Some little bunny ears. And a little monster. They're very cute. And here we have a card that comes in the pack. Let's see what else we have. Over here, I see a knife. Wow, let's take it out and see what it is. How scary, wow. Ha, ha. Look how cool it is, friends. Do you know what it is? It's for dressing up for Halloween too. It's a head accessory. See? It has a headband that goes around the head. And just like that, it looks like we have an axe stuck in our head. Ha ha ha! I love this accessory. We can look really scary with it too. And it looks super real. Look! It even has little drops of blood. Ha ha ha! How scary! We still have a lot of things left. A surprise ball. This little ball is called Jurassic Slime. I've already opened others on the channel. It says there are 6 different skulls. We get a barrel full of slime. How cool! And the slime looks red, or maybe orange. Whoa!
Gross.
I love playing with slime. And also, the slime from the barrels is much more liquid than the regular ones. Thank you! Bah! Look, here we have the skull that we got. It's a dinosaur head. And it's trapped in the slime. Let's see if I can get it out. Look how cool. Apparently, this dinosaur had 2 horns, one bigger and one smaller. And it also has detailed teeth. Honestly, I don't know what kind of dinosaur it could be. But it's super cool. I love it. Roar! Roar! Let's put it away again. Let's continue. What could this be? We have a toy with 2 hands on the sides. And it looks like it can stretch and it's sticky. Let's try it. Look, it's already stuck. Whoa! Oops. Come on, get out already. It's another one of those slimy, sticky little toys that I love. Look, it stretches a lot. And they're 2 hands, because we can throw them and catch things. Boom, haha. Boom, ha! I'm going to catch you, friends. Ha! I can't. You're too far away. Let's try to catch one of these 3 little dolls. Let's see if I can do it. Even though I'm really clumsy, guys. I got it! Ah! No! Look, friends, I'm a mess. But in the end, I managed to catch 2. How cool! Ah, I love it! Let's leave it here. Ah, ha ha! And let's continue. Let's see what else we have. Another surprise ball. We have one of the new sticky balls. They're huge, and it says there are 10 models. A spider. Oh, very sticky. Friends, I have to say that I've already opened one of these little balls. And I got the spider again.
Mirad, ¿se puede estirar?
And it's very sticky too, look.
No.
No! Hi, Chulipandy. How are you all doing? Ah! Let's take a look at this huge thing that's taking up the whole egg. And look, friends, it's a costume for Halloween. And it's a skull, a skeleton. Look how big it is. Wow, how cool.
Oh.
I love this kind of costume. I think it's an original costume. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 We have 2 little things left. We have a barrel of slime or a bucket of farts. Here on the sticker, we already see little animals farting. Puff! Wow, look! Ours came out green. Let's stretch it. Oh, how cool! Let's see if we can make fart sounds. so much fun, friends. Puff! Ah, what a fart noise. Haha, I love it. And now, let's see the last surprise. And since it's Halloween, there had to be candy. And here, we have a chocolate treat with a skull. Wow, haha. What children traditionally say is trick or treat, to ask for the candy. Friends, it looks delicious. I'm going to try it. It's really, really good. I just love chocolate, friends. I'm going to save it for later. And these are all the little surprises we've gotten today. Remember, friends, you can write to me in the comments and tell me which one of these was your favorite. What I liked the most were the tattoos, the axe for dressing up, and also this really fun toy. And don't forget, friends, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like the video, share it with all your friends, and subscribe to the channel, friends. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, and so you can be the first to comment. And before we finish, friends, I want to send some greetings. And after the greetings, I'll show the photos I promised you from my birthday party. I want to send a big kiss to Alma, who is 6 years old, to Chima Prada, to Juguete Sin Limite, to Huelman Romero, to Nana IT, to Miguel de Jesus, and to Jose Tadeo. Fiero Martinez, to Paquito Paz Moncayo, to Tachana, whose mom asked me, a kiss for you, Tachana. To Teresa Ide Rodriguez Gonzalez, to Julieta Papimuki, to Francesca Perniz, and to Tomo Marin. To Giovanna, to Alexander, to Luciana Nicole, to Yasmina Canales, to Gretel Lopez, to Emily Nicole, to Yami Gonzalez, to Maria Retamal, to Sebastian 97, to Sophie Mariel, to Marisa Ibanez, to Marely Gonzalez, to Yara Yaretzi, to Dinora. Her little brother asked me, a little kiss for Dinora, to Ingrid. To Lucy, who says she watches all my videos. I'm sending you a big kiss, Lucy. Thank you so much. Also, another little kiss to Graciela Sahar, and finally to Esperanza Yatsiri. Goodbye, friends. See you in the next video. I'll be waiting for you here on Juguetes Chulos with more fun videos. And now I'll show you the photos from my birthday party. Kisses!
Mwah!
Hello, friends. Welcome to Juguetes Chulos. Look! Today we have a giant Tiffany egg, Chucky's girlfriend. How scary, friends. Let's open it all up. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel by clicking the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Let's get started. Friends, during the Halloween season, I made a giant Chucky egg, so I figured I had to make one of his girlfriend Tiffany too. She's also one of my favorite characters from the movie. Look, let's take off her lips. Oh! Everything falls off, and her mole. She has another scar here, just like Chucky. Let's take off her blonde hair, because you know she has platinum hair. Look, everything is falling off. How fun! She always wears a white outfit, and we often see her in a black jacket too. You guys, you can write in the comments if you like Chucky or his girlfriend more. Let's take out these beautiful blue eyes. The nose. And her face. Look, here we can still see the black eyeshadow because she always wears a lot of makeup. We take this off and get to the last layer. Let's remove it. All to see the little surprises we have today. Look, I can see a lot of surprises in this egg. Let's open it. Thank you. Here we have a super fun toy. I'm going to take it out. It comes with several accessories. That's it. This right here. And this too. This toy, friends, is called Thorbit Monster. And look, inside this container, we have a bunch of orange Thorbit. Look! They're very slippery, and they also bounce. What we're going to do is put a bunch of crushed Thorbit in so they come out through this opening. First, we have to put the Thorbit into this container. And now we have to crush them. Look how it turns out, friends. It's all completely crushed. Let's put the lid on. And now we have to put it inside this monster. 1, 2, 3. Look, let's put the lid on to close it. And it's time to see how it works. We have to press it down. 1, 2, 3. Look! How cool! He's throwing up! Hi, friends! Welcome to Cool Toys! Let's continue! Thank you! We have a Spinny Evolution 2 surprise pack. Thank you! It also comes with a book. I love this toy because it spins a lot. Let's see which one we get. The one we got is called Basic. He comes from an unknown planet. When he wears the helmet, he becomes very dangerous. Look, his helmet is bluish in color, and we can take it off. I love the inside part because it has silver accents. Let's put the helmet on because we're going to make it spin. I think I'm going to use the cone. Thank you. Look, friends, we did it. We dropped it. Let's try again. Look, it's picked up a lot of speed. I love it. Voila! How cool! His helmet fell off. Let's move on to the next surprise. We have a little box of Wolf of Warriors, Series 2. Let's see. Thank you. Look how cool! I love these little boxes because they're like a fortress with a green door. We get 2 little bags. Here we have the first character in red. And let's look at their symbol. I don't know if you can see it because it's very small, but it has the fire symbol. The next one has more details. The yellow helmet and also several accessories. The shield and the sword. Its symbol is also fire. Look, here are all the ones you can collect. There are so many, and I would like to get a limited edition one someday, in gold or silver. Let's keep going. We got a pack from the Penguins of Madagascar. It says it comes with a little figure and a puzzle piece. Here we have all the ones you can collect, and I love them all. Let's open it. How cool is the one we got? Look, I love it. It's one of my favorites, and I had never gotten it before. I don't know if you've seen the movie, but I love this character. How beautiful. And here we have the puzzle piece that we got. Look, here we have the collector's guide with all the ones you can collect. And I think the one we got is my favorite. Let's see what else we have. Back here. A Hello Kitty packet. Home sweet home. And we got the garden. See, I think these are the pieces that come in this packet. Look how pretty, friends! We got the platform. And here are the accessories. Look. First, we're going to place our dear Hello Kitty on the platform. She's holding a watering can to water the flowers. And a very pretty hat. I love it. Let's put it over here. Look. Well, I'm going to turn this over. And that makes it look like she's watering the flowers. It also comes with a fish tank or a fountain with fish. We're going to put it on this side. And finally, a super adorable little basket with a picture of Hello Kitty inside. Let's put it here. I love it. It's so cute. Look, there are lots of parts of the house to collect. And the good thing is that if we get more packs, we can join the platforms together. I'll try to bring more. Let's grab a surprise egg now. Look, this egg is made of chocolate, and it's from the movie about pets. The pug puppy's name is Mel. Look, that looks delicious, friends. My favorite chocolate is white chocolate. We have a blue capsule. We got a character. Let's see who we have. 1, 2, 3. We have Bridget. She's a super brave little dog. And with impressively white fur. This toy comes with a suction cup. So you can stick it to the platforms. Do you see it? On the flyer, we can see all the characters there are to collect. I'm looking at a packet from the Cars movie. Look, this packet comes with an activity book and a buildable modeling clay figure. And I'm seeing red modeling clay, so I think we got Lightning McQueen. That's great! I see so many things here. Look, friends, we have an activity book, a platform to put the figure we're going to create. And here is the modeling clay with the templates. Look, in the end, we really did make Lightning McQueen, and I'm very happy. Let's start taking out the modeling clay. Look, I've already taken it out, and now we have to put it all together really well. Look! So it stays soft. Secondly, we're going to take out the Lightning McQueen templates. Now, we have to use this template to make two shapes with the modeling clay. Let's make the big part first, and then the small one. We separate a piece for the small one. And this is going to be the big one. It has to look like this. Now, all that's left is to put the templates on with this adhesive tape that comes with it. So, what I'm going to do is put on the adhesive tapes and start sticking the templates. I finished it, friends, and this is the result. Honestly, in my opinion, it looks a little weird, right? I don't really like how these templates turned out. But the truth is, it was a lot of fun to make. I also added the platform at the bottom. Let's go for another surprise envelope. Look, we have Litrabots. They're secret agents that can transform into letters and numbers. And also, this is the Planet Fluo collection. Let's take it out. It also comes with an activity book. And it also contains a lot of information to help you learn. Let's open the envelope. We got the letter V, and its name is Voltron. How fun! Let's see how it transforms. Look how cool! I don't think anyone would have guessed that there's a robot hidden inside this letter. And now we can turn it back into a letter. Here we have the flyer with all the letters you can collect. And look, the robots look awesome. I love it. Let's take this egg. Look, it's from Paw Patrol. We have Chase, Marshall, and Rabbit. I love chocolate, friends. Let's open it. Everything flew out. I'm going to save it to eat later. And we have a red capsule. Look, we got a little Zuma keychain. He's this cute little dog. He always wears his orange uniform. And we have the last surprise left. Let's see what it is. There are 3 packs with collectible Star Wars cards. The Path of the Jedi. Let's open all 3. That way, we can see them together. I'm going to show you all the cards I got. I'm really happy because I like Star Wars a lot. And also, there's going to be a new movie coming out this December. So, I'm looking forward to watching it. And look, here at the end we got 2 different ones. Because they're not cards. These 2 are stickers. So, we can stick them on notebooks. And that's it, friends. And these are all the little surprises we got today. Remember, friends, you can write to me in the comments. Which one of these was your favorite? I really love the Thorbit monster. And also the Madagascar pack. And don't forget, friends, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like the video, and share it with all your friends. And subscribe to the channel, friends. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And so you can be the first to comment. And before we finish, I want to send some greetings. I want to send a greeting to Angela Quijano, to Ariadna Giselle Hernandez, to Ian Dino, to Luna Vega, to Ximena, to Camila Diaz, to Jennifer Ayala, to Martin Locuras, and finally to Katie Calasivi. Goodbye, friends! See you in the next video. I'll be waiting for you here on Chuguetes Chulos with more fun videos.
Mwah!